Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Two on, one out. Jones will hit next.
Number 18.
Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
One ball,
Runner
no
at first base. Get two. Get out of this. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's too low. And the count is even 2-2. 2 on, 1 out. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
1 out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out to short. Castro sends it to first. And 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. This is Willie Castro.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jones. He was late there, strike 1.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Raley.
Jorge Mateo now. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jones gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners 1. Two outs, runner on first. Jones getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Luis Arias.
Third baseman, Luis.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw, and that is the ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So bases all loaded up. Jones digs in now. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And the Yankees leave him loaded. Scoreless after one. Man at first, one away.
Number 18.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That clips the corner.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that is ball one. Chisholm over at first with one away. That one way inside. pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Walker makes the grab, and that is that. So 2 down. Jones now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive. David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. Scott, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So 2 away with nobody on. At the plate, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Jones had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jones. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. And I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Sal Frelick up next for the Astros. Jones, the tall righty, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Inside.
Plate, ball
1 ball, 1 strike. In there at the knees.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44.
So a man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
All 1's the count.
Frelick stands at first with 1 out. And Aaron Yordan is grounded by the K.
Batting fourth, the first.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes. Out number 3. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. And here is Yainer Diaz. Jones back to work. There's a strike. Jones, the former rookie of the year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Joseph.
Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that's outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Slider for a strike. Two outs, bases empty. And that is out of play. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And next is the designated hitter, Jones.
Number 18.
Out to short, Pena. Jump throw. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
One gone, runner at first. David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Missed inside with the curve. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Mickey Moniak.
And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fry hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the DH, Chas McCormick. In there at the knees. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The wind and the pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0.
Now batting, number 18.
Runner,
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now at the plate, David Fry.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Lance McCullers Jr. up and throwing. Garcia getting loose as well. Man at second. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Astros nothing. And we're back on to the 4th. And stepping in for the Astros, Sal Frelick. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Chopped left side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Caught looking his first time up. That one inside. Ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian
Walker up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That catches the corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Alvarez around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Second and third, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Blanco sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, the Yankees 4 and the Astros 2. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Jones back to work. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
McCormick batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a 4-seamer.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the catch, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Number 18.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. That just misses, and now it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Alvarez with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Called strike right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Two outs, base is empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. First pitch just misses. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 2. Two on with 1 out, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jones. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Knowing that the
0-1's the
pitcher
count.
wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2 on, 1 out. And he pumps it a strike. Swings through it for the K. Well done behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Ortiz in the box again, takes a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
This one popped up. Jones under this one. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Mickey Moniak up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Jones back to work. Right through there for a strike. Jones still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's deal the next pitch.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Freeland now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Now one out to right. Judge is under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Jones. First offering, and it just misses. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to. Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
1-2 now. Fly ball down the line. Freeland snags it, and that is that. The Yanks leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Cruz is just 1 strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. Jones with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound.
They'll take games like this from him pretty much every time out. He did his part for the team and then some.